Hello guys and welcome to Euro Truck Simulator 2. I'm iAndrewC.
And in the back seat, I'm JeffersonB.
JeffersonB cannot see anything this time, so he is truly a blind backseat driver.
True, but a backseat driver nonetheless.
Indeed.
By the way, watch your speed.
Dun 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 dun.
Careful with that right turn.
Oh, don't you worry.
Alright, well what are we delivering today, iAndrewC?
We are taking forklifts to Hanover, I think? Or
Hanover.
Traumery.
Traumery. Okay. So you could say we're giving a set of forklifts a lift.
Yes. Yes, you could. You could say that we are giving forklifts a lift.
Are we still in Austria?
Nope, we are in Berlin, Germany. Because I did not like the places that the jobs were going to, so I just teleported back to my garage in Berlin.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Okay. And so we are in the process of delivering a series of forklifts to the wonderful municipality of Hanover, which is in north-central Germany. It is divided up into 13 sub-districts and has a city population of about 509,485 as of its last census.
Wow, that's a lot of different numbers that you have to say worth of population.
Yes, it is. It's quite specific, oddly enough. It appears to have a very mild winter as well as a cooler summer, so it's in a very nice temperate climate, and also is home to a lot of really cool buildings. Seriously, just look it up on I'm on the Wikipedia article, and there's just a lot of really great photos.
Yeah, you're definitely not going to see them in Euro Truck Simulator.
Nope. As well as a local rock band known as the Scorpions, because everybody loves a good German rock band.
And but no one likes scorpions, I don't think.
Well, I've heard of some people that like scorpions. They keep them as pets, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they appreciate them.
Are they mentally unstable people?
I rank them right up there with the kind of people who have tarantulas as pets.
Yep, that would do it.
Yep. Comment down below if you have a tarantula as a pet, or a scorpion. Like this video for the insect hate, and that's okay. Moving right along.
Wow, that guy was flying.
How far away do we have to our destination?
240 kilometers.
240 kilometers. I think that gives us just enough time to bring you your weekly Euro Truck news. That has nothing to do with Europe or trucks, but it does have something to do with the news.
There is news.
Yep.
Oh, I gotta get off here. Don't look at your odometer when you're trying to drive.
But anyway, back to the news. This week in the great news, Apple had a wonderful event going on, although I don't know for some of our viewers out there, the stream itself was kind of
awful.
Oh man.
That was the worst stream ever.
I feel bad for the technician. I had an interesting incident where I tried to watch it on my laptop, my phone, a secondary computer that I had at work, and I think a coworker of mine was also trying to watch it, and none of us could get the stream to properly cooperate. And when it did cooperate, I had Chinese audio.
Yep.
So
that's what I
feel bad for the guy who was in charge of that. He's probably either gotten a stern talking to, or is no longer employed by that media group. So shout out to that guy.
Or he's on desk duty.
But shout out to that guy for being an example to us all as to how to properly manage a major product release from one of the largest tech companies in the world.
I saw that Samsung made an ad pointing out the streaming fail.
Really?
Yep.
I
didn't watch it because I didn't approve of it, but
just on principle.
On principle, yeah.
It's a Samsung ad, so.
Yeah, pretty much. That was.
Yep.
That was my point.
But on to the content of the announcement. We are getting not one, but two brand new iPhones have been launched. The iPhone 6 and the iPhone 6 Plus, containing some very, very gorgeous screens. A landscape home screen, which I thought was one of the greatest little hidden gems. As well as a camera.
I'm curious whether the landscape home screen is going to be coming to all of their devices or just their new large screen phones.
It's my understanding that the landscape home screen is only coming to the 6 Plus.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if that was part of the announcement or not.
I don't know how that retroactively works with iPads though, because having a larger screen, they should theoretically
the
be
iPad
able to
should
do
be
it.
able to do it.
Because you can have a landscape home screen on an iPad, right?
I don't think so. I don't think it's an option yet. Oh, son of a taco hut!
Oh dear, what'd you just do?
Someone glanced the side of my trailer while I was driving, and it charged me 400 euros.
And we just spent all that money on repairs.
I know. That's how I
I'm
feel.
sorry.
Oh,
but
see, why did that guy not charge me 400 euros? He bumped into me. No, maybe I didn't actually hit him.
It might be a question of whose fault it is. I don't know. It's European insurance. Things are weird over there.
Yeah.
Moving right along, after the announcement of the iPhone 6 and the iPhone 6 Plus, there was also a wonderful announcement of the Apple Watch, not the iWatch, but the Apple Watch, which I thought was really kind of fascinating in the sense that it kind of fills a niche that wasn't thought yet to be a problem. It's sort of to me almost like the iPad Mini type of situation where it fills a void where you didn't think a void was needing to be filled.
Right, and you know what I've seen a lot of people talk about was the fact that a lot of companies have made watches. A lot of smartphone companies that make smartphones and whatnot have made smartwatches already, but the people who have made smartwatches haven't really put any thought into them other than, hey, here's a watch that can tell you notifications from your phone. It can, give you real-time information. It's got some kind of app structure for it, but most of them didn't have a pre-described thing of like, hey, this is what a smartwatch should look like.
Mm. I find most interesting part of the iWatch presentation involved the communication aspects of it. I don't know if you saw this, but when you're wearing your iWatch, if you swipe to a contact and then tap on it in a however what the frequency and the force of your taps, they will transmit to the recipient's iWatch as a series of location-specific vibrations.
Yes, I did see that.
And then it becomes a back-and-forth game of what I can only assume is an advanced version of draw something.
Yes.
As far as being able to communicate what it is you're actually trying to say that obviously your thumbs are too preoccupied to acquire. So I think it's going to lead to a lot of really interesting missed communications and really, really poor artistry.
Yes.
But
I will say it's quite interesting, the concept of being able to... It kind of extends the Facebook poke to the people who have iWatches can literally poke people. I can press on your face on my Apple Watch, and I can tap on it, and you'll feel the tapping on your wrist.
I guess.
And so you'll know that I am saying, hey, you there, over there, I am tapping on you, but I cannot reach you. I totally would do that in the same room as someone, though.
Yeah, I feel like
you're just over there. Tap, tap, tap. Let me tap on my wrist and get your attention over here.
So here's a thought. What does communication via iWatch say about the way the etiquette in which we apply to communication?
Dang it! I got a speeding offense, and I even knew it was coming, and I tried slowing down and.
Like in real life, getting a speeding ticket and realizing that you probably should have slowed down earlier.
Yep.
But go back to the discussion. I wonder what because out of Google Glass, we had the rise of glass etiquette,
right?
And all these concepts of you don't wear them in certain spaces. There are certain spaces that ban them. There's the hashtags that arose from it, and there's all this subculture of basically etiquette involving your wearable.
Right.
And so now with iWatch, how is that going to break down? What does a tap mean? What do certain pictures represent? The brushstrokes, if you want to call them that, that are implied in certain things. And I kind of wonder how that's going to deal with couples and friends and coworkers and basically anybody who's in that executive elite that will be able to afford the $349 price tag for a wristwatch. Plus tax. That's assuming that you only get the basic entry-level Apple Watch.
Right, and not the higher-end ones that probably will end up costing even more.
Those of us with executive tastes would probably go for something a bit better. However, I wonder, and here's a thought, if they could sell strictly the Apple Watch module? Because I'm looking over next to my laptop
I
here.
feel like they come with. I feel like you get the Apple Watch, and then it comes with the base price comes with a selection of bands that are for that price bracket, and then you go up into higher priced devices with the higher priced bands and whatnot.
Mhm.
So I think no matter what, it's going to come with a band, unless until they get to a point where maybe they're selling them as refurb watches.
Yeah, because I would like to get one of those. Because reason I say that is I'm looking over to next to my laptop, and I have my 3D printer set up, and I would love to be able to 3D print my smartwatch wristband or my smartwatch housing
Yeah,
or my smartwatch charging dock.
I don't see that happening. Just for the reason of it breaks the traditional sense of how Apple functions.
True.
You know, they want a very tight grasp on what they consider to be the properly done and elegant wristbands. That they're all done a specific way because Apple wants them to represent their product properly.
True. However, consider the following: when Apple released their original iPhone, it sort of set the trend, and everybody started building iPhone-esque phones.
Right.
Large main touchscreen, few external-facing buttons, app-driven, web-driven, data-driven phones came out of that initial era. And I think we might be seeing the same trend with the Apple Watch. And so now, what does this mean for third-party watch developers?
Right.
Will we soon see like a Timex smartwatch that will be able to connect to my phone? Will Fitbit and other fitness trackers, will they start coming up with ways to display time? I mean, with a simple software update, I feel like the Nike Fuel Band, with its OLED display,
most
would
of the
be able to
Fitbits
do
already
time.
show the time, and those
I
are they're user selectable based on what you want them to be. They can show the time, they can show fitness related things.
Well, I know, like you own a Fitbit, and yours doesn't have a display on it.
Yeah, it does. Mine
Does
has a
it?
display. Yep.
I thought yours only had the LEDs.
Nope. I think that's the Flex. The Flex
That's what it
has
is.
has the LEDs, and it might
The
have a
Flex has the
tiny.
LEDs.
I think that might have a tiny display on it, but I'm not 100% sure on
Don't quote me on it. I've been I like the idea of the wearable. I just can't. And I mean, this goes back to the original concept of like the wearable as an extension of our technology. I can't bring myself yet to like understanding it as far as where does it fit in my life. And now to me, this is one more thing that needs to be charged.
that. Right.
And what is the purpose of it? Why would I use it?
That charging system for the Apple Watch is sweet.
Oh, I would love to see that go bigger. Like I look at my iPhone here, and I look at the back,
And go,
and
why
I could very
can't
much
you
see
do that
right
online?
on that Apple logo.
Oh yeah.
A couple of magnets and the new Qi, pronounced Qi, spelled QI, charging system, and being able to sort of integrate that into that Apple logo and just very elegantly be able to lay my phone down, wiggle it, set it in place, and just walk away.
Right.
Moving beyond cables, and then being able to have like a stand or something by my bedside where it's just I set it down, wiggle it a little bit to make sure everything's set, and done. And with one hand, I pick it up, the magnets snap off, and I'm good to go.
Yep. The one thing I will say, the biggest advantage of the Apple Watch is I'm pretty sure that whole back area is sapphire. So it doesn't have the chance of scratching up the metal as much as the traditional back of aluminum back on the iPhone or...
Very true. Very true. I'm kind of curious. Now, is the front sapphire as well?
I'm not sure about that. I haven't seen any confirmations one way or the other about that.
That will probably be a product release kind of data point. But
I would like to just mention to the viewers, how on earth am I supposed to be able to get this trailer through this opening without any jostling of the trailer? Because this
sounds like you're trying to get down a European alleyway.
This is like, why would you make this the entrance of this location? There's literally no reason for this, and As a result, I can't even try to park the trailer myself because I have gotten it stuck in the entrance, and I must hit enter because I couldn't even do anything about it.
Oh, I was just about to ask you what the update on our location was.
We are here. I actually drove around a little bit so we could finish talking about the
nice.
the Apple Watch.
Nice.
So
how much money do we make?
we made 8,177 euros.
Well, that was quick and painless.
Minus, I lost 317 euros because right at the end I bumped the trailer into the archway, damaged their archway, damaged the trailer, and I am grumpy about that.
That's peanuts on scale.
Yes, it is. Yep. My various other skills have paid me enough for it, which I will say that I got a high value cargo bonus. I did not know that forklifts were a high value cargo.
Well, have you ever tried to purchase a forklift?
No, you're right. I have never tried to purchase a forklift.
Exactly.
So I am not familiar with what the costs of forklifts are. Well, that was actually 3 forklifts. 3 forklifts, and so I do believe on that
slightly less expensive bombshell.
Yep, definitely less expensive. I do believe it's time to end. Thank you very much for watching.
Be sure to like if you like it, dislike it if you disliked it, leave a comment down below letting us know how much is a forklift and how much does it actually cost.
I would like to know.
Yeah, be sure to subscribe for new videos coming at you every day, like the one that just posted the day after this recording.
Yesterday. It was yesterday.
Yeah, probably. Unless you're watching this in the far future.
If you're watching this in the future.
At which point, comment down below and tell us what the future's like, because I want to know.
Yes.
But
do that.
Look back where I play Warlock, Master of the Arcane, a free game from the Humble Store. So that actually turned out to be kind of interesting. But I don't know. iAndrewC, you have anything coming down the pipe that we need to know about?
Not currently. I'm continuing the Euro Truck Simulator videos every Friday.
All right, then. I believe that has definitely brought us to the point where we can conclude.
Yep. Thank you very
so
much for watching. See ya.
Bye.